So that how many different axes do you think are in this one piece?
We can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
This is my friend Toni Porto. Toni lives and works in Madrid, Spain. I met Toni in 2018 when I was demonstrating at the Spanish Woodturning Symposium in Asturias. After the symposium that year, I traveled to Madrid and spent a few days with Toni and his family. I was immediately impressed when we walked into Toni's workshop. In this video, I want to share with you a look into Toni's studio. This video was filmed in March of 2020, just before the coronavirus halted travel around the world. Toni and his wife Maria shared some of their favorite parts of the city with us and some of their favorite foods.
Ashley? What's the spines?
We also met up with another friend, Manu, who has taken a class from me in my studio in Charleston, South Carolina. We visited a gallery in town called Tato, where Toni shows and sells his work.
Oh yeah? If you drop me, Ashley. I won't drop you. Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay. Okay. Ah! Don't do it! Okay.
Hello everyone! We are in Madrid, Spain today. I am so excited to be introducing you to Toni Porto, if you're not familiar with his work already. Toni is somebody that I met 2 years ago when I was here in Spain demonstrating. I was in Asturias for a wood turning event. And Toni generously invited me to visit his family and visit his studio, which is where we're at now, and see some of his amazing artwork. Toni is somebody who, if I can speak about your work, what I know about your work, he started out as an artist, and Toni has acquired all of the skills and knowledge that he needs to express himself. He started with the ideas and then said, I want to make a sculpture that's out of wood and metal, and has acquired the skills as he needs them to build these incredible pieces. He's making both traditional style turn forms, but then also these very non-traditional sculptural pieces. Thank you so much for having us here today, Toni.
Thank you, Ashley.
And also, I would like to introduce Manu.
Hello.
So this is just a little bit of how all of these worlds are connecting here. So Manu has taken classes from Toni here in Madrid, and Manu has also taken a class from me in Charleston, South Carolina. And now he's here with us today. He's helping a little bit to translate some of Toni's answers, because I know that speaking about this conceptual style work is not easy in your own language, much less in a second language. So thank you for being with us, Manu.
You're welcome, happy to be here.
Thank you. So Toni, could you tell me briefly a bit about how you got into working with wood and how you got into wood turning?
When I finished my school, I started studying art. And I'm carving wood and painting during 10 years. And then I discovered lathe, one of my favorite tools. And I use the lathe to make my sculptures. And I use different techniques like carving, and I use metal. I mix metal and wood, and I don't know. This is my story. Working in a workshop.
So you also teach classes here in Madrid. How often do you teach?
I teach all the time. Manu can tell you my system. No?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So we'll hear more about the classes from Manu.
Yeah.
How was your experience taking a class
Well,
with Toni?
I am a simple woodturner. Okay, I'm not an artist. I'm artisan the most. Okay, and when I come here, I saw his job. I was astonished. I was in shock.
Yeah.
Especially when I saw him, how he can see in his mind the form that he wants, and there is no obstacles, barrier for him with his tools and his skills to get there. When I'm still working with my skills and my gadgets, etc. No?
Yeah.
So that was the first impression. Oh, this is fantastic. This is an artist. And then this artist came by my side and showed me how to cut. And this is first thing. Okay, you don't know how to cut wood. Okay, let me tell you. And we start. And at the end of that training was 5 days, almost 1 week. I was cutting and I was getting forms and curves, and he didn't let me to do anything wrong. Everything I did has to be perfect. Nothing comes out from my studio like that. Go again, do it again. So was and then having his full attention to correct me was really satisfactory, and I learned a lot.
Very cool. So it's one thing to learn how to do wood turning or to learn any skill, right? It's one thing, I think, to learn how to make a thing, but it's another thing to be able to come up with an idea or a shape or a form or something you want to be able to express, and then to bring that thing into fruition, which is what I think is so cool about Toni's work. So yeah, let's take a look around. Let's see some of your pieces. So Toni, can you tell me about some of the inspiration behind this piece here? It's quite a sizable piece, and I love how you've integrated the wood and the metal together.
Yeah. But that piece is called transhumanism, and is the transformation of the man into a machine.
There was such a variety of work in style, scale, material, and approach. Everything from utilitarian bowls, boxes, and lighting to abstract sculptural forms as well as figurative forms. Toni's works are mostly in metal and wood, and he is not afraid to combine the two, creating a unique tension between these mediums that are most often approached by entirely different artisans. Toni sells his work in galleries all around Spain, Switzerland, and Portugal. I should also mention that he teaches classes and private lessons right here in Madrid.
Another thing that I think is so cool is that in addition to this, these completely one-off, unique, artistic type of pieces, is that you also do functional pieces. So you have a very strong sense of design.
Yeah.
So you have some furniture pieces here. You're working on some lighting pieces you were telling me about.
Yeah.
Can you show some of these to us?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is this? What is this that you're working on here?
I'm going to make that design. Is a lamp. Is the position of this lamp in the wall is here.
Yeah. So this is one of those big lighting pieces that you're working on, right?
Okay. This is the model. The little model. Okay.
So I would like to say thank you again. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you too.
Thank you for sharing your work with us. Thank you for sharing your artistry with us and some of your ideas. And Manu, thank you for joining us as well.
You're very welcome.
Always a pleasure. If y'all would like to learn more about Toni and his work, please check out the links below. Thank you again for watching the video. If you enjoyed what you saw, I hope that you'll consider subscribing. Until next time, bye.
Thank you, Ashley.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked what you saw, I do hope that you will hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little notifications button to make sure you don't miss any videos. Be sure as well to check out all the awesome links that we have down below the video. I would like to say thank you so much to my Patreon members. Your support means so much to keeping this business going, especially in these trying times that we're in right now. If you're interested in having a little bit more of a behind-the-scenes look at my business, or if you would like to get advance notice about my classes, you can check out my Patreon page in the links below. And a big shout out to my top tier patrons, Erica Vane, Chris Cairns, Alan Bally, Steve Snyder, Chris Jones, Andrew Needle, Robert Hunt, and Jim Tate. Thank you so much, guys. Till next time, everybody stay safe.